Skibidi toilet, lore explained.
Skibidi Toilet is taking over YouTube right now. This is a complete in-depth review of all the lore of all the videos. Let's get into it.
All the videos being like 80 videos, by the way. This man goes through it. I've already subbed. I've already liked the video. But this man is going through the trenches for this video. Bro watched 80 videos of Skibidi Toilet to give us this.
Episode 1. This marks the beginning of the Skibidi Toilet invasion. We are introduced to their grotesque...
We were introduced. He's looking very evil. He's gonna try and eat people.
Figure in limited dialect of words. We witness their evil desire to eat humans. Episode 2. We now see the Skibidi Toilets growing stronger.
They're multiplying. Phantom tax the toilets. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Phantom tax the toilets.
Being able to not only inhabit toilets, but also urinals. Remember this green-haired Skibidi Toilet.
Remember the green one. Remember it. Very important.
This will be very important to the lore later on. Episode 3. We see the true power of the Skibidi Toilets.
Yes, we do.
Grown to a ginormous size.
Look at the fucking size of that. Imagine you're sitting on the toilet, right? And it's this toilet. And then Mr. Skibidi here he rises while you're sat on the toilet. And your cheeks are already spread open. Your hole is already gaping because you are trying to push one out. And he comes up and he pushes it right back in you. Lethal, mate. Lethal.
They launch their attack.
Don't trust toilets.
In the city. Episode 4. The Skibidi Toilets begin to invade the city and cause chaos. Take note, though. There are humans sitting on...
Yeah, you see that? You see that? They are sat on the toilet. Imagine the Skibidis just arise out of nowhere. It's game over. Either you die, or you have the most grotesque orgasm of your life.
Pop of the toilets while eating dinner. What could this mean? Does this imply that humans are transforming into Skibidi Toilets?
I think it means they just like having heads in their arseholes, to be honest.
Is answered later in the video.
Oh.
Episode 5.
I guess we find out why then.
The war begins. The Skibidi Toilets bring in their air support and attack the city. The humans muster up their army, but we both know it's no use. They need to unleash their secret weapon. Episode 6. I'm gonna be honest, this episode makes no sense. It's not related to the plot or... This
isn't to do with the plot. It was just a Halloween special. I think it was also to do with when Wednesday was a massive thing, and that's why they changed the audio just for this video.
Lore whatsoever, but hey, at least we get a fun dance party before war breaks out. Let me know in the comments what you think this episode means. Episode 7. This is a very important episode. We are introduced to the human's secret weapon, the cameraman. Look closely at the shadow on the ground. His head is a square. You will see later on...
Yo, it's fucking Minecraft Steve! It's Minecraft Steve! Holy shit.
Is a square. You will see later on what the cameramen look like. The cameramen find out the weakness of the Skibidi Toilets.
You flush the toilet.
Weakness is that they're able to be flushed. We are also introduced to the leader of the Skibidi Toilets, the Skibidi Toilet Overlord. We will just call him Dave.
Big up Dave. Big up Dave. He's a nasty girl, but big up Dave.
Episode 8. We now get to see what the cameramen look like. And it's a full-on war between the Skibidi Toilets and the cameramen. But who will win? Watch to the end to find out.
I didn't know the war had ended. I didn't know there was a winner. I thought it was just an ongoing battle. Because I'm pretty sure there hasn't been an episode in like 3 months. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the next episode.
Episode 9. We now see the cameramen fight against the toilets. This
we
cameraman
do.
flushes 2 Skibidi Toilets, but then notices that there are police toilets. He then gets arrested. If there are police toilets, who owns the city? Because if the Skibidis were
It's Bat Toilet, obviously. I'm Bat Toilet.
invaders, they wouldn't have police. I think that the humans are being turned into Skibidi Toilets. Episode 10. We are introduced to the religion of the Skibidi Toilets, and we find out there's a holy Skibidi Toilet. Could this be their god?
That's my god. That is my god right there. This guy, Skibidi Jesus. That's I pray to him every night. That's a Skibidi pray.
The cameramen then attack. One cameraman is eaten, but then they flush the holy Skibidi Toilet.
No more Skibidi church. But I will bring it back. I will Skibidi bring it back.
Cameramen just kill God? Episode 11,
Yes.
we now get a closer look at the war between the cameramen and the Skibidi toilets. The cameramen seem to spawn out of a giant camera, while the toilets seem to be growing larger and larger. Episode 12, war, destruction, violence. The Skibidi toilets and the cameramen are at each other's throats. Then we see Dave again. We learn that
Do you think the Skibidi toilets have like Skibidi nukes and could just Skibidi end the world? I've said Skibidi way too many times in this video.
he's capable of shooting laser beams out of his eyes. Can anything stop Dave? The toilets seem just too powerful. Episode 13. The cameramen aren't powerless. They have a card up their sleeve. The spider camera. Maybe it is a fair fight
Skibidi spider?
after all. Episode 14. The cameramen launch a full-on assault against the toilets. But it was a trap. A juggernaut Skibidi toilet appeared out of nowhere and destroyed
Holy shit.
everything. Episode 15. The toilets attack, but it's a trap. The cameramen retaliate with a Baba Booey bomb against the
Baba boy.
toilets. Episode 16. The cameramen are getting smarter. The cameramen create a contraption, the camera toilet, which is used to spy on the Skibidi toilets. The spy finds a new contraption, the spider toilet. The cameraman
I called it. Skibidi spider. I called it. Skibidi spider. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
starts spying on a meeting between the Skibidi toilet.
I think this was the most popular video, actually. This one here. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's the most viewed one though.
They then launch a strike against the toilets, but it's no use. Overlord Dave
true.
is too strong, and he attacks the cameramen. All-out war is broken out. It's cameras versus toilets. But then
Yes,
a
it is.
hero appears. The camera titan appears and destroys some of the strongest Skibidi toilets in the army. Episode 19. We witness the true power of the camera titan, capable of destroying even the largest of the...
Who wins in a fight though? The Titan camera or Skibidi Dave? I guess we might find out actually. We might find out.
Skibidi toilets. It finally looks like the war could be over soon. Episode 20, a major battle approaches. It's the camera titan versus the Skibidi toilet overlord Dave.
There we
The
go.
Titan appears to be winning until a toilet kamikazes itself into the titan.
Well, the Titan's a bit shit then, isn't it? What's the fucking point in that?
The titan flees from battle to go get repaired. Episode 21. We witness an interrogation of the Skibidi toilets. The cameramen are trying to find the Overlord, but lo and behold, the Overlord finds them. Episode 22, the war continues. It seems like there is no end to this war, but the tides of battle seem to turn when we see the cameraman on top of the Skibidi toilet Overlord. They finally flush him, and it looks like the war is won.
The Skibidi Overlord is fucking weak as shit. If that's all it takes. Why did it take so long?
The Overlord toilet has a trick.
Oh.
It will not be flushed. We are now introduced to the
Oh, no.
newest Skibidi creature, the Amalgamation. Episode 23. The camera titan is in the middle of being repaired when the Skibidi toilets launch an invasion. The toilets only brought their weakest soldiers and were easily dealt with. Episode 24.
Well, that's just a weak attack, realistically. That was a terrible idea. You don't send your weakest soldiers to go to the fucking powerhouse of the enemy, do you?
Toilets are winning the war. There doesn't seem to be a way for the cameramen to win until one cameraman is saved by the new speakerman, stronger version of the cameraman. Episode 25. The speakermen find a new weakness in the toilets: sound. The spider speaker attacks the toilets and destroys them. Episode 26. We see a montage of cameramen destroying Skibidi toilets. He's then on the ropes, but he's then saved by the Titan Speakerman, the ultimate weapon of the Speakerman.
So who wins between Titan Speakerman and Titan Cameraman? It's sound versus visuals. I know I've got my money on.
Episode 27, we see a bunch of Skibidi toilets conversing. When they are then attacked by the Speakerman, we see the true power of the Speakerman. Maybe this war is finally over. Episode 28, we find the warehouse of where the mega toilets have been created. It is then attacked by the Titan Speakerman, who absolutely destroys all of the toilets easily. Episode 29, the war appears to be over. The Speaker
Yo, they're hitting the Fortnite dance. Holy shit.
and cameraman cameramen are celebrating in the streets until a strange-looking robotic toilet approaches and destroys all the camera people.
Oh, is it the new Skibidi Titan toilet? Oh.
Episode 30, we see a cameraman being experimented on by the scientist Skibidi toilet. The Skibidi toilets have found a way to control the camera and speakerman. This may be the end of humanity. Episode 31, the possessed cameramen attack. The regular cameramen did not see it coming. They never even stood a chance.
Yo, they've got traitors. They've got double agents and shit. This is deep. This is...
Episode 32. The Titan speakerman gets sabotaged and possessed by the Skibidi toilets. With the cameramen's ultimate weapon now under the control of the Skibidi toilets, is there any hope for humanity? Episode 33. Chaos breaks out. The possessed Titan speakerman and the Overlord Skibidi toilet attack the city. We then see that the Skibidi toilets have evolved to have arms and legs. There's no hope for humanity. All is lost.
It's game over. It is game over. We've lost. We've lost to the toilets.
Episode 34. Maybe it isn't over. The speakermen find a way to reverse the possession. Maybe there is hope after all. And that's all the lore at the time this video has been created. Who
When was it created?
The green-haired Skibidi toilet? If you want answers to those questions, make sure.
It was a year ago. Yeah, I guess there'll be a part 2 or something. And I will absolutely be watching that. So stay tuned for that one.